Breakfast television provided in part by Tim's Omelet Bites. Back in 2 delicious flavors, bacon and cheese, and spinach and egg white.
Rick, make them wine for me, wine for we. Bam Bam, make them wine for me, wine for we. Plaza, make them wine for me, wine for we. Y'all come wine for we. Sit, line up yourself, get ready to perform, ready to perform, ready to perform. I know it isn't easy.
I dare you not to move.
So easy.
I dare you not to move.
You don't need recommendation. You come and go.
Welcome back to BT. Normal Monday in January, as we call it. Kids back at school, people back at work. Great to see you. We're going 4 wide. Also, a week today officially begins probably the biggest story of 2024. And there's a lot of reasons why it could be the biggest story of 2024. It's the U.S. presidential election. The Republican primaries in Iowa begin a week tonight. That is where they decide who the nominee will be to go up against Joe Biden in the U.S. election. Kind of a big deal globally. We're their neighbors. Big deal for us, too. Nikki Haley is one of the names on the Republican side who people are pointing at as saying she has done enough groundwork in Iowa and New Hampshire. She has been a governor. She was a high-profile person in the Trump administration. If anyone's going to stop the Donald Trump train here from an election standpoint, she might be one of those folks, along with Ron DeSantis. Now, the further you go along down this journey, the hotter the spotlight is. And every aspect of Nikki Haley is being looked at here, not just politically. And there's a weird excerpt from her book, Filtering Around, where she explains she didn't like her husband's name, so she refers to him by his middle name. This is how it reads. You may be wondering how Bill became South Carolina First Gentleman Michael Haley. After we started dating, I looked at him one day and said, "What's your name?" "You know it's Bill," he said, puzzled. "You just don't look like a Bill. What's your whole name?" "William Michael." From that point on, I started calling him Michael, and all my friends did the same. So Nikki Haley is just calling people whatever she wants and expecting everyone around them to follow at every turn, which should make for a completely normal White House administration. Tammy Sutherland, is this a red flag?
It's like a purple flag. Like, it is the reddest of red flags. That's crazy. First of all, in that picture, he looks like a Bill to me. Like, looks totally fine as a Bill. Number two, that's his name. It's not up to you to make a preferential name. If you want to call him by a pet name, sure, but you can't spread that onto your friends and family if he wants to be called Bill. What does he want? What does Bill want?
We don't know. Yes, Bill is gone.
You mean Michael?
has entered the chat.
What does Michael want? Yeah.
Can you imagine this move? In a relationship?
No chance. No.
Like, what would, if you, okay, Devo is your Bill, so what's your Michael? What's your middle name?
I don't have one.
You don't have
No, I don't have one either.
Yeah.
And you don't have?
I don't have one either.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Huh.
So if you tried to change my name to something else, I'd be like, bye, girl, bye. Like, no, that's not happening. Unless he says, yeah, I'm cool with being Michael for the rest of my life, and his parents and his family and whoever else they're all cool with it too.
Yeah, he was well into his life at this point, right? They were in college. They were in college.
He was a grown person.
Yeah.
He had a name.
I mean, sometimes in a book, maybe you look back and you want to editorialize a little bit, make it seem a little more extreme, funny, whatever. But this was shocking to me. This is shocking behavior, just the assumptiveness of it all, that this is fine. If I think it's fine, then it's fine. But you're right. So goes the American presidential debate.
Is this not like in an election year? Certain things are off limits, and I understand that, and I agree with it. Other things kind of give you a window into presidential souls a little bit. And I know Donald Trump's taken up a lot of oxygen in the room. There are some other people running for president here who have some things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think we're missing we're kind of missing some things off to the side here while former President Trump tries to run again. For the record, Danger is my middle name.
Danger.
Yeah.
Those good times.
Depending on the day.
So is Iowa still going to be called Iowa when she's done with it?
Who knows?
What if she wants to change the name?
Who knows? What happened?
Well, apparently
Iowa is now Michael.
Michael, yes.
The state of Michael.
Unless if it goes against you, change it to whatever you want the morning after.
Then it's Bill.
We'll see how that goes.
And I mean, think of all the bills she's offended as a voter base.
That too.
So many bills in Iowa.
So many bills.
Are you kidding? New Hampshire and bills have.
Should have thought about that.
New Hampshire and Iowa have the most bills per capita in the United States.
Why is Iowa deciding?
Oh, Iowa always.
It's Yeah, the
They're not
history.
deciding.
Iowa's all, no, but it's the.
They go first.
Yeah,
Sure.
Right.
They go
It's
first.
an indicator.
But it's a big.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
litmus test.
It is. It is. Well,
It's
fine.
like the Golden Globes to the Oscars. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, you know,
You put it in my
Yes.
shirt. Thank you, Tim. I understand now.
Maybe Joe Coy should have started out in Iowa, worked out the material in Iowa, and then went to Hamilton.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Nikki Haley, I'm sure it's just going to be a completely normal campaign and everything's fine. We're going to take a break. You Sound Off coming up a little later on. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what You Sound Off is here in the National.
It's right there. What was your
What
highlight
was your highlight
of
from
the
the Golden Globes? I could just read the prompter and it's right there. TV. What was your highlight? Devo's got a recap coming up, a fashion recap with Meredith Shaw coming up. Let us know. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca. More BT coming up. Yeah, this election's going to be normal.
Normal.
There's nothing weird about it.